how to prepare the working drawing of the parking layout of a two-bedroom apartment. One of the problems most of our beginner electricians face is how to prepare a working drawing, select a DB that will suit the building or the conduit piping of that house without damaging the top of the DB. Somebody just requested for it. He said I should prepare the working drawing of the two-bedroom apartment. So I want everybody to learn, because out there are most of our beginner electricians who find it difficult to select a DB, and this is as a result of not preparing a good working drawing for the conduit piping of the work they do out there. So today I want you to feel relaxed. Take your pen and paper. Even if you are a new person, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to share with other people out there. Remember, I'm giving you this video for free, so be giving it to people. Don't be stingy with your thumbs up. Don't be stingy with your sharing, so that other people will see it. When you subscribe, it is for free. It's just for your own good, so that when next we post important videos like this, you will not miss out. So subscribe and click the notification bell so that you don't miss out at all. So pick your paper and your pen so that you can prepare a working drawing. As I'm preparing it, firstly, we're going to consult the owner of the building. We're going to make an assumption of what the owner needs. So we're going to consult the owner of the building, and he or she will tell us what he needs in that building before preparing or before putting every other thing. For instance, the owner of the building may say, I need wall brackets, I need 2 lighting points in each room, I need 2 ACs at the living room, I need water heater, 1 water heater or 2 water heaters, I need a cooker unit, I need this, I need that. So all those things are things that we're going to put into consideration. Remember, we're not just going to prepare a working drawing just like that. So I want you to take part in the preparation of this working drawing. I'll be asking you questions, and don't forget to share your thoughts, your experiences, your suggestions, and your questions. Ask your questions. Don't keep your questions to yourself. Ask your questions. We are here to learn. We are all learning, remember. So don't forget to ask your questions. Don't forget to share your thoughts and your experiences. Now, let's get there. Now, we are first of all going to visit the site, assuming the owner of the building or the engineer consulted us and requested that we come to the site and see the building with the electrical floor plan. Maybe we've seen the electrical floor plan, and now we are headed to the site. So when we reach the site and gone around the building, we requested that we need to know what the owner wants, because in most cases the floor plan, there may be changes that this and this will be added, which is not available or which was not provided at the floor plan. So now we are going to add all those things, assuming we have seen the floor plan, the electrical floor plan, and now we are at the site. So we've seen what we needed at the site, and we have taken down some of the things needed by the owner or by the client. We've jotted them down there at the site. So now we're going to start with the proper sketching of the working drawing or the conduit layout, assuming we are at home now. So I'm going to start right away. Now this is the building. We've not entered the building, or we've entered the building, we've seen everything. So assuming this is a house, this is a building, and here is the entrance. Here is the entrance. Remember, we're just making an assumption. There's no building here, we're just making an assumption. So here is the building. Here is the let's assume this is the dining. This is the dining. Here is a door. This dining, remember this place, you can enter here without opening a door. So that's why I use dotted lines. So here is the living room. Or the parlor. And we have two windows here. This is one window here. This is another window here. Here we'll have another window here. Here we'll have something like visitor's toilet here. This is the door. The door is open this way. Here we'll have a dining, and the door will open that way. Here we'll have, this is the kitchen. For instance, this is the kitchen. There's another door here, and this door will open this way. It will open that way. This is the kitchen. There is a walkway. There's a window here, a small window here. There's a window here. That's a small window here. That's another window here. For instance, this place is a kind of balcony. This is a balcony with gates and a gate door here. There's a door here. This door is a double door, so it will open out. To open out. Something like that. So we've gotten this door. This is a window here. This is another window here. This is a window here. Then you permit me to use this double line to indicate where we have windows. Then here at the living room, we have double door entrance. This is the opening of the door. So this is a double door, for instance. Don't mind my sketch. I'm just trying to demonstrate it here so that everybody will see. So here we'll have a walkway. This is the kitchen. Here is a walkway passage. This one is the dining. This one is the dining. This is a balcony. This is a visitor's toilet. What again? Our rooms. We've not shown our rooms. Here is the first room. Here is bedroom. Here is another bedroom. Here we have sorry, let me repeat. This is a bedroom here. This is toilet. Here is the toilet here. This is the door. Yeah, the door is open that way. To open towards the right. To open to the right. This is another one here. This is the door. It will open to the left. Open to the left. So we have our two bedrooms. This is the living room. This is the entrance. This entrance. Let me just cover it. This is the entrance. It is open here, and that side is open as well. So look at our sketch here. We're going to work on this sketch. This is we have this is a double window, another assume this place is the, where are we going to use for our wardrobe? Let's assume the wardrobe is somewhere here. Somewhere here. It's too big for wardrobe. This is the master's bedroom. Here is the wardrobe. If you come out from the bathroom, you go to the wardrobe. Then here we'll have a window here. We'll have a small window here. Here is the entrance to this room. Here is the entrance to this room, or we put the entrance somewhere here. Let's allow the door to be here. It's just for the sake of this tutorial. So here we don't have wardrobe. Okay, let's leave this one. Let's just put the door. Let's assume the door is here. The door is here. Here is the door. Then there are windows. 1, 2. There are window here, one window here. Don't worry, after the sketch, I will no longer block the sketch. So at this point, we've seen this is one toilet here. This is another toilet. This is another. We have 3 toilets here. And this is master's bedroom. This is another bedroom. This is the kitchen. This is the kitchen. This is the balcony. Yes, this is the balcony. And we did not provide for the store. Okay, let's leave it. Here is the entrance. Now we've met the client, and the client said that he or she wants 2 ACs at the living room. So where are we positioning the 2 ACs? For instance, we position the AC where it will be easy for the installer to mount the exit pipe. So we're going to put our AC somewhere here, assuming if at this point the windows are close to each other. Let's assume this window is close to this one, and we have up to 1.5 meter space from here to here. Our AC can either come this side down or this other side. So, but let's put our AC here. Our AC will be here. So because our AC will be here, we can put the AC socket or AC switch somewhere there or there. So this is for our AC. This one AC, another AC can come here. Remember, we're putting them this side so that the installer will not find it difficult mounting the AC. So let's look at the dining. There's no AC at the dining, for instance, just for the living room. Now let's look at other things. Look at the rooms. Maybe he said we need AC at the room, at the main. He said you need AC at the master's bedroom. So where are we positioning the AC? For instance, this window stops somewhere here, and we still have up to 1.5 meter space here. So this AC can come here. The AC can come here. So we have our AC switch somewhere here. We have the socket and the switch somewhere there. So here we have our wardrobe. We asked the owner of the house, do you need wall brackets? He said yes, he needs 4 wall brackets at the dining. So what we consider first is the windows. The wall brackets should not interfere with the windows. So here we are putting 1 wall bracket at this point. We are putting 1 wall bracket at this point. 1. At this point, we cannot put any wall bracket. It should either go to the dining, maybe at this point. We can put it at this point here. Then other wall brackets, one can come here and the other one will come opposite to that one. That will be 4. 1 here, 1 here. Some clients may still need something like fan, while some of them may still need like 2 lighting points here at the ceiling, 1 here, 1 here. So you have to capture all of them. But if there are no wall brackets, for instance, the owner said he or she doesn't need any wall brackets, fine. What we need to do is to know the number of lights he needs There are the living room. So you may need up to 6. Some of them will tell you they need up to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, as the case may be. So at the dining, the request may be 2. Some 1, some 2. So let's take 1 here, 2 here. So at the balcony, let's say 2. 1 here, 2 here. This is the toilet. We need only 1. This is another circuit. The rooms, we need two lighting points. So we need, this is the kitchen, for instance. Let's say we have 2. 1 here, another 1 here. Then the walkway, 1 here, another 1 there. Here, we need 1 there. Something like that. So this bedroom, the master's bedroom, let's say we need 3. 1 here, another 1 here, 1 for the wardrobe. Can either come here or come somewhere there for the wardrobe. Let's just take this one here. So the toilet, 1, this one, 1. This bedroom will have 2. 1, 2. So what about the security light? What about the entrance? The entrance, let's take 2 lights. The owner needs 2 lights. What again? At the kitchen, the owner needs a cooker unit. We need a cooker unit somewhere here. Let's say our cooker unit will be somewhere there or somewhere here. The cooker unit can be somewhere there because of ventilation. The cooker unit can be there, or you may use heat extractor. So depending on the floor plan, the electrical floor plan of what we are about to start. So let's assume we have 1 cooker unit somewhere there. This is our cooker unit here. For instance, we also may need an AC somewhere here. You may need an AC in this room. So how many ACs do we have here? We have, this is 1 AC. This is another AC. This is another AC. This is AC. So we have 4 AC units in this particular building. So the next thing we are going to do now is to start routing our pipes. Before we start routing our pipes, we need to check the circuit, how we want to carry out or how we want to route our pipes, how we want to divide the circuit. So we've not captured the security light yet. Let's leave the security light, or let's just pick, like, let's say 1 security light here, another 1 here, another 1, that's 3 this way, 2 this way, another 3, put this to this, straight to this, and straight to this. Then outside we need 2, like 1 here, 1 here, or these 2 can serve. In most cases, we may leave this one, these 2 will show out. There are some people that may want another one out there. So now, where do we position our distribution board, the consumer unit? Let's use a place that has ventilation. In some cases, some electricians may like to choose the kitchen or this balcony or somewhere inside. Remember, where we put our distribution board is different or will be different from where we put our switch gear or gear switches. Our switch gears or gear switches will not be at the same point, because what that one does is just to isolate the whole building, while the distribution board is where all the gadgets, all the control comes. It is where we have our MCB, the main circuit breaker, and other circuit breakers. So we're going to hide the DB. We're going to hide our DB. We can either choose here, or choose here, or choose somewhere here. So where can we choose? Let's say we choose here. We can can pause the video and put down your own sketch. So here we have a door. We have a door here. This is our DB. We've not chosen any DB. We just choose the location for the DB. So now we're going to count the lighting points. If we should select one circuit for this dining and the living room, we already have 8 lighting points here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have already gotten 8 here. So this can go for one circuit. The living room and the dining can be one circuit. While this master's bedroom with the toilet, with these 2 toilets and this particular room and one of the lights can be one circuit. The third circuit will include this lighting point with all these lighting points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 remaining days. We've gotten 3 circuits, lighting points. For the lighting point, we've gotten 3 circuits already. Then is remaining the security light. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is 10 here. So we may share this into 2, 10, 11. 11. This 11 can be one circuit if you like, if it is energy bulbs. But if it is not energy bulbs, if it is bulbs that are up to 60 watts, 100 watts, it cannot be one circuit. But if the bulbs are something like 5 watts, 10 watts, this can be one circuit. We have 1, 2, 3 circuits. We have 4. We can have up to 5 circuits if you like. This particular security, the security lights can be 2 circuits, including this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we can share them into 2. So we have 5 circuits for the lighting point. Now we count our ACs. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 ACs. 5 circuits for the lighting point plus 4 ACs are going to give us 9 ways. That is 9 openings for the DB. We've not checked our socket. Here we need to check our socket as well. In this same working drawing, we need to check the number of sockets that we have. Remember, a circuit for socket can accommodate not more than 6 outlets. We are going to select socket. For instance, let's say we have socket at the sit out. We have 2. Let's say we have 2. Yes, this is 1. This is another 1. We have 2 here. This is the living room. Let's say we have, this is where the TV will be. We have TV socket. This is TV. We have another socket beside it for the powering of the TV. Here we have, we've seen the AC. This is the AC socket. This is, we have another socket under the AC, not here. We have another socket here, down. So this is another one. We have 1 here. So here at the dining, we have 1 here. We have another 1 somewhere. Let's say somewhere here. What again? We're not putting it at that point because the wash hand basin, the dining wash hand basin is somewhere there. So here is the toilet. We don't need socket there. Here is the balcony. This balcony, let's assume we have 1. We have at least 1 there. In this room, we have, let's say we have 1 socket here. We should have up to 3 in this room. We have another 1 socket here. We have, this is bathroom. We have another socket here. Here we have 2. Where's the bed? The bed over here. We have 1 here. We have 1 here. We have 1 somewhere here. Let's take 2 for the room. Then for the kitchen. for the kitchen. Remember, this is our cooker unit. This is our cooker unit. This is our cooker unit. So we've not put in any yet. This is our kitchen, yes. So we have one socket here. This is entrance, or this is another door. We have one here. The door will open towards this. The door will open towards this way. So we can only put switch here. Switch can be here. So here we'll have another socket. Here, how many? 2. We should put another socket. We'll have another socket here. 3, for instance. So I hope we are in order. Yes, we are in order. How many socket outlets do we have here? How many? Let's count. We have 2 here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We have 16. So this 16, we have to divide this 16 by 6. It will not give us round number. So the first 2 circuits may take 6, 6, or 5, 5. Then one will give us 6. So we're going to have 3 circuits here. So if you plus 9, 9 plus 3 is giving us 12. If you are selecting a DB for this particular building, for this particular house that we've just prepared the working drawing, it's remaining the routing. If you are selecting a DB for this particular building, make sure that your DB has up to 12 openings and also up to 12 circuit breakers. If not, you are going to make a mistake and you must cut something like this from your DB. This is not right. Removing something like this from your DB, something like this DB that I'm just showing you now, it is very wrong to do this kind of work. So take note of this. At this point, we're going to start routing the pipes so that you see the conduit piping work, the conduit layout of this particular working drawing. Now, let's start from somewhere. Let's start with the lighting point. Before we start with the lighting point, you have to select the position, choose the right positioning for your switches. Here, let's start from the master's bedroom. This is the master's bedroom, and our door is opening towards this direction. So we are choosing here. This is the switch. The entrance to the bathroom, the door is opening towards that side. So we are choosing here for this place. So how many lighting points do we have here at the master's bedroom? We have 1, 2, 3. If the owner of this particular building wants a bed switch or 2-way switch, now we are going to use this switch and put another switch somewhere here. Assuming the bed will be located here, if the bed will be here, we'll select another switch. But for the purpose of this tutorial, I don't want to make it complex so that everybody will understand it. So we are choosing only one switch here, one switch here, one switch here. Then if you go inside this place, we are choosing one switch. Let's say our switch will be here. So I've gotten 2 switches. For the kitchen, the switch can be inside. So the switch here, we can pick a switch that will come here. Let's pick another switch here. This switch will be 2 gang. One gang will control here, another gang will control outside. No, let's put another switch here. I have 2 switches here. For the dining, let's put the switch here. For the dining, then for the security lights, where they put the switch, we'll put the switch here. The switch should be here. The okay, so the two man. So I think we are done with the switch positioning. Let's start routing our pipes. So here is, where is the switch for the living room? Where is the switch for the living room? Okay, we don't have switch for the living room. So here, let's choose if this door is opening this way. The socket somewhere here. Let's assume it will not reach up to this socket. We're assuming that this door will not reach up to this point, or we'll shift this. We'll shift this. Our switch can come here. Our switch can come here, while the socket can shift inside. Okay, it can shift in to be here. Remember, it's in, not out. So at this point, we're going to start with the routing of our pipes. So we're going to firstly connect this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the purpose of connecting them, you may not know if during wiring you would like to on these two together, these two together, these two together. So you need to cross it like this so that you can on these two together, on these two at once, on these two at once. So here is our switch. The switch can be connected to any point here. So let's go over here. This one can join this and join this. Then your switch, this switch will control them. Your switch can be connected to any of them. Your switch can be connected to either this one, or this one. Already connect our switch to the center. Now, this one also will link the one at this kitchen, at this toilet, sorry. Link this one and link this two. Watch what I'm doing very closely, and you connect to the switch. Look at the switch here. This is the switch. So we connect this lighting point, connect this lighting point, connect this lighting point, connect this, connect all of them. Remember, this lighting point, this room will be controlled by this switch. Now, this toilet, this is the light. The switch that will control it is this. You connect to the switch. This one, the switch. Okay, this one, the switch that will control it is this. Sorry. We'll firstly connect to them. This one will connect to this switch, not this one. While this is outside the bathroom, connect to this, because this switch is going to take care of that. Let me make it more visible. So this switch is going to connect to this. This switch is going to connect to this. And mind you, we've not connected this circuit to the distribution board. This is DB, this is our distribution board there. So we've not connected any of them. So we are trying to connect the circuit first. So at this point, this light, or this lighting point will connect to this lighting point. Remember, which of them is our switch? Okay, this is our switch here. This is our switch. And remember, this and this are one circuit. So we're going to connect any part of, maybe here, we're going to link this pipe to this, so that when the mains reaches here, the mains can travel to this point, or from here to that point, or from this to this. So that is it. Now let's look at other lighting points. We have gotten one circuit, two circuits. Look at the third circuit here. The third circuit, we need to link this to this. When we link these two, the pipe will come to this switch. Then you link these two, the pipe will come to the switch. This will come to this switch, because this switch has two gangs. One gang will take care of these two, another gang will take care of these two. That is it. What other thing? This another switch. link to this. One important thing I want you to know is that this switch will take care of this light, if not this. This will take care of this light, but they are the same cycle. So here, your mains can travel this way to this switch. Yes. Then this particular one has no switch for it. So we need to provide a switch. There shouldn't be light without the control. So the switch can be somewhere here so that someone passing this way can easily on it. It shouldn't be far from there. So this particular switch, it can come this way. No, this particular mains can travel from this to this. Yes, it can travel that way. Then the mains will return. So what again do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Here we should have a switch somewhere here so that to control this light. Now, from here, should we link to the switch and come here? It can either go that way as well. From this, we can link to this and come to this if you like. If not, we can link from somewhere here or from somewhere here. It can come to this light and to that, so that this switch mains will travel that way, come here and light this. What again? This lighting point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one will make it 6, 7. Okay, let's keep this way. Let's take it this way. This one will have a switch here. This one will have a switch here, or this one can also be controlled. This switch will control this. This one is for our security lights. Let's say this light will be controlled here, and from here we connect to any of this. From here we connect to this so that the mains will travel. Our mains can travel from here, can either travel this way to this one, and it will go around. This one circuit, yes. So here at this circuit, here on this circuit, we have one lighting point, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one will make it 7. So this one will travel to this point, and it will come to this lighting point. I hope you are following. This red line indicates our piping, the piping layout or the conduit layout. So don't forget that. And already we've gotten 12 opening or 12 circuits. We've gotten 12 circuits. The AC will have 4 openings or 4 circuits. For the lights, we have 5 circuits. Then for the socket outlet, we have 3. Okay, one more thing, the cooker unit. Yes, it should be 13. If you notice any mistake in this drawing, please drop your comments at the comment section, because we are just using this for demonstration purposes. So remaining our security lighting point, but before we go into the security lighting point, I want us to look at the dB. These circuits have not reached dB, so we need to send it to the dB. We either go this way. From this way, we can go from here or from here to the dB. This will take 1. It has reached dB. This circuit number 2 can go from here. It can go from here. We cannot go from the switch, so we can go from here to the dB 2. This one has reached. So this one has not reached the dB. We can go from here or we go from there. From here, we can reach our dB, or we centralize it. From here, we can reach the dB this way, that way. that way and this way. Okay, from here we can go to the DB. From here we can go to the DB. We can go to the DB from there. This circuit has reached DB, this one has reached DB, and this has reached our DB. So we have 3 already at the DB. So the AC, this AC from this point can go to the DB. That's 1. This AC from this point can go to the DB. That's 2. This AC here from this point, this is supposed to be socket, from somewhere here can go to the DB. It's coming here, so 3 have reached here, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, remaining 1. This one can from here go to the DB. This is the AC. So how many do we have here now? 3 plus 4, that is 7. So our circuit is still remaining 2 circuits. So these 2 circuits, we say we are going to control one here. We're going to control one here. Remember, this is just going this way and coming. Or another way is this. This pipe is supposed to travel from this lighting point to another lighting point. This one now is supposed to travel. This one is supposed to travel to this lighting point, and from this lighting point to the switch and to the DB. Or this, it can travel to this one. Which switch is controlling this? We didn't pick any switch that will control this, so there should be a switch that will control this. The switch can either be in here. Let's pick here, for instance. This switch will control these 2 lighting points. So, and it will go back to the DB. This will go back to the DB. So, it's a bit far. From here, we're going to select. We can come to the switch first because the switch is close. We can come to the switch first. Traveling to this lighting point and coming back to the switch is very fast. So we can go to the switch first. Our neutral will travel to the switch and continue. It will not stop. But the mains will stop here. Then the branch will continue to this point. Or we firstly come to this point. The distance is far, yes, but we have to do the wiring. When we are doing the wiring, and we have to pipe it. So at this point, what we do is, this is our lighting point. This will come here, and from here will travel to this lighting point. From this lighting point, we locate this. We travel to this, travel to this, travel to this, and travel to this. And here, remember, we are just passing. Or let's just avoid it completely. So here we are going to, if we travel this way, that means our mains will travel to come here. Okay, yes. So when our mains travel from here to this point, then our mains will come here. There will be mains coming to this point, and mains traveling will go this way. Sometimes it's like that. So when it comes here, this will control this and this. It will control this and this. Then this branch, the black will travel with another branch. That is, 3 cables will be passing through. One of them will be the mains, the red and black will come from here to this point. So at this point, red will stop. That is the mains. And the mains will continue. The black will stop here, the red will stop here, and another red will join it to this point. Then another red, the red traveling will follow this black, so it will be 3. When they come to this point, the mains red will continue and will go to this switch, while the black will not come here, but the black will stop here, continue, stop here, continue, and stop here. So that black will feed these ones, the black coming from here. So at this point, when you are terminating this, the black will be 3. So and the red will be 1. So it will go that way till it will reach to this point. If you have any question concerning this, I want you to drop your question. If you have any suggestion, you can also suggest. Remember, we prepared this together. So at this point, if you've not done anything for this video, you've not liked, you've not shared, you've not subscribed, quickly hit that like button, share with other people, subscribe with a click of the notification bell so that you don't miss our next video. And for the person that asked this question, you can take a look at it. If you have any question, you can ask your question. If you have anything you want to say, you can say. Remember, we've not connected the cooker unit. The cooker unit is coming straight to the DB. It is not stopping anywhere. This AC is coming to the DB. It's not stopping anywhere. So let's count them that are coming to the DB. Already, we've gotten 5 circuits for the lighting point, both the security lighting point and the inner lighting point. And for the socket, what we need to do for the socket is to count the socket. If the socket is going to, you want to share it 6, then 5, it will be okay. Before we wrap it up on this particular video, I want us to take a look at the socket outlets. Like I told you before, that in all the sockets, all the circuits, you can make your socket up to 6 outlets in one particular circuit. Continuing, let's recount our socket outlets. This is 1, 2 here, 3 here, this is 4 here, 4, okay, 1, 2, that is for this side. We have 2 sockets, 2 socket outlets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 in here for the socket. Here we have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 here. In this place, we have 2 for this room. We have 2 sockets here. In the kitchen, we have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 here so that we don't make mistakes. This has been taken care of. 1 here. We have 1 here. Outside there, we have 2. So we have 2 plus 5 is 7. 7 plus 3 is 10. 10 plus this 13, 14, 15. We have 16 socket outlets. So the 16 socket outlets, we're going to divide by 3 because the maximum for each circuit is 6. So if we make 1 6, what we have here, we're not going to have any fraction anyway. We're going to have 5, 5, 6. So one circuit is going to be 5, the other circuit is going to be 5, the other one is going to be 6, giving us 16. For the sockets, we have 3 circuits. So continuing, let's connect these 2 will come together. These 2 circuits will come together. These 2, here we'll have complete circuit. We're not going to make here entirely one circuit. No, we're going to go this way and that way. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're going to connect this. This is going to link to this. This this will link to this will link to any one of them, and from here, remember we are going through the ground, we can go this way and connect to this. The ground we are talking about is before the tiling on the floor, so it's going this way to this point. We have 4 here, 1 2 3 4 5. This one is making it 5. So from here we are going on the ground as well. If this particular sketch is going to confuse you, all you need to do is to re-sketch it. Sketch it in a different sheet. Then when you finish the sketching, you pick only the sockets. Pick only the sockets so that it will not confuse you. This is for the AC. Remember, the AC is somewhere under the lintel. That is where it is mounted. The socket for the AC. So this one is coming underground entirely. So I don't want this to confuse you. So this is for the AC. This one is for the socket. It's connecting to this. And from here, we are still going underground. You can pass through the wall here. Pass through this one. That is double work. You can pass through under this one. Pass through this way to get your DB. You know. We've connected one. Then the other one is we've connected, we've picked this part. So here we'll have one here, we'll have one here, we'll have one here, that's 3. So this one may link to this place. From the DB, can connect to this one. From here, we connect to this. From here, you go on the ground to this one. That's 1 2 3. We've gotten 3. So from here, you go through the ground as well. You go through the ground to that way. Go through the ground. If you like, you can pass through that way. You can pass through that way, but this distance is far. This distance is far, so we can shorten the distance. We can shorten the distance. Okay, let me start again. So for this socket, we have one socket here. We have one socket here, one socket here, one here. That is 3, 4 in this dining and living room. So we have one here. We have one here. We have one here. That is 3. So we can go this way. Since we have 1 2 3 close, 4 here, then the 5th one is somewhere here, so we can go this way. We can start from here. This is socket, one socket. Now from this one socket, remember it is somewhere 0.5 meters above the ground level, while this one is somewhere below, just below the lintel. So from here, we can go under this particular AC. It is not close to this AC socket. So this socket, this our 13-amp socket, will go below or under the AC socket outlet. So this one is going to connect to the one that will feed the television, and from this one that will feed the television, it will locate this particular one, that is 3, and from here it will locate this 4th one and end at the 5th one. This AC, this is our AC, it will still go under it. So here we have our socket that is coming under the AC, straight to this socket outlet. 1, 2. From here, it will locate this one. This is the third one. This is the third one. From this third one, it will locate the fourth one and locate the fifth one. Look at the fifth one here. It's not connected to this. Don't be deceived by this. This is for the AC. This is for the AC. So it will go under them. Now, here, from here, we locate our DB. We've gotten 5 already from this. So we've gotten 1 circuit for the socket outlet. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. We can connect to this, making it 6. So from here, we can go this way. We can go that way. Through back entry, we connect to this one. And through the same back entry, we come out, connect to this. That's 3. From here, we can go out through back entry, connect to this, and pass through here again. Then when we return, we'll follow these routes to connect to the DB. That's very simple. So we connected 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we should remain 5. So look at the 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So which one is closest to the DB? Is this one that is closest to the DB. So from the DB we connect this. From here we find this one. From here we locate this one. From here we'll go through back entry, we'll pass here, connect to this, and from here we'll go that way to locate that one. So that is how it should be done. But before we wrap it up for the day, remember that our lighting circuit gave us 5 circuits for the lighting. The AC gave us 4 circuits. The water heater, yes, there are no water heater here. The cooker unit gave us 1, right? Then the socket outlet gave us 3. So 5 for the lighting point, 4 for the AC, 1 for cooker unit, 3 for socket outlet. So by the time we add all of them, we have 5 plus 4, that is 9 plus 1, 10 plus this, 13. So 13 circuits. All of the circuits gave us 13 circuits in total. If you add the water heater, maybe the bathroom here, there's 1 water heater here, there's another water heater somewhere there, 2 water heaters should come straight to this DB. So if we have 2 water heaters, they will come straight to the DB. So it will add extra 2 plus 2. So if you are choosing the DB, it should be around 16 circuit breakers. 16 circuit breakers. Now, if your consumer unit has about 16 circuit breakers, what do you do? How do you make use of your distribution board? Let's assume this is your distribution board, for instance. Here is your distribution board. Here is your bus bar. This bar is for the circuit breaker. This is your neutral bar. Look at your neutral bar here, for instance. Look at your bar for arts here. Now, this is your mains MCB, your main circuit breaker here. Now, if counting this side should give you 8. This side should give you 8. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then this side should give you the same. So here is 8, there is 8, giving you a total of 16 circuit breakers. So by the time you start opening your DB, you notice that you have the big hole here, 5 this side, 5 this side. If you have 5 holes here, 5 holes here, for instance, this is the top of a DB. So if you check, you have 5 holes here, 5 holes here. Look at 5 holes. Look at 5 holes. So when you have 5 holes here, 5 holes here, you've gotten 10 already from the top, and the remaining 6. At the bottom, you also have 5 holes here, 5 holes here. The circuit breaker is supposed to be 16, but you have up to 20 holes. Then tell me why you should remove the top when you already have 20 holes for the DB. What do you do? Here, the best practice is that you open this 5, you can come here, open 3 here, open 3 here. That is 16. Now, your socket outlet, the circuit for the socket outlet is 3. The 3 will come under the DB, not on the floor. It should come under the DB. Forget about some clients telling you not to do this, not to put pipes on the floor, not to lay pipes on the floor. The DB is designed in such a way that you make use of the bottom and the top. Don't use only the top and leave the bottom. Yes, removing this will even put the client into danger, but he or she may not know. It is your duty to explain to the client that this is not the right thing to do. So here, when you open this 3 here, you have 2 holes not open, 2 here not open. Now, what you do is just to make use of 3 here for the socket outlet. The cooker unit can come here. The cooker unit can come here. The water heaters can come here. The 2 water heaters will use 2. The cooker unit will use 1. The socket outlet will use 3, making it 6. Here you already have 10. It is complete. So why should you damage the DB? Because you are listening to the client. By the time something happens, the client will deny you. The client will tell you that he never for once asked you not to use the bottom part of your DB. So coming to the end of this video, if you have not liked this video, please like this video so that other people will see. Share it. The more you like this video, the more other people see what we are doing here. Or you share. When you share, you are sharing to a particular person. Or when you like other people, the algorithm will push it out to more people. Now, subscribing is for your own good, so that by the time you subscribe and hit the notification bell, you are telling the system to always bring next video close to you, so that you will not be left out. So thank you for watching. See you in our next video.